Trump and Zelensky key takeaways today. The Oval Office meeting exploded into a shouting match, to say the least. With Ukraine's future in the balance, high-stakes meeting on Friday between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky devolved into a shouting match. Who could shout the most? The stunning exchange before cameras, and one unlike any other in the Oval Office in modern times, saw Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance rebuke Zelensky for his handling of the war, again falsely blaming Ukraine leader for conflict that began with Russian President Putin launched the invasion. Zelensky was in Washington to sign an agreement that would give the U.S. access to Ukrainian mineral resources, but that was before boiling tensions exploded into public view as Trump and Vance accused Zelensky of being disrespectful towards the United States and the Trump administration. It's because of Zelensky's wording. Now, their news conference, where they were to sign the deal, was canceled. Trump issued a terse statement and Zelensky left shortly after. I have determined that President Zelensky is not ready for peace if America is involved because he feels our involvement gives him a big advantage in negotiations. Trump said in a social media post, "I don't want advantage, I want peace." He disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace, Trump said. And the takeaways? Trump to Zelensky said, make a deal or we're out. After boxing Ukraine and Europe out of initial peace talks with Russia, Trump has continued to claim Ukraine does not have the cards right now. You're gambling with World War III, Trump told Zelensky as they talked over each other in the Oval Office. Well, what Trump meant actually is, if you don't have peace, this is in danger of becoming and being inflamed into World War III and affecting billions of people worldwide. The American president then seemed to deliver a kind of an ultimatum to Ukrainian leader. He says, you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. Then Vance got involved, confronting Zelensky. At one point, Vice President J.D. Vance stepped in to defend Trump's diplomatic approach, including his talks with Putin, and take aim at Zelensky. Vance demanded to know whether Zelensky has said thank you once. Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media, Vance told Zelensky. Right now, you guys are going around enforcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict. Zelensky tried to interject to ask Vance if he's ever been to Ukraine to see the destruction, and Vance said, first of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice oceans and don't feel it, but you will feel it in the future, Zelensky said. Trump then jumped in again to chastise Zelensky. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem here. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. Zelensky calls Putin a terrorist. Prior to the blow-up between the leaders, Zelensky had harsh words for Putin. I really count on your strong position to stop Putin, Zelensky told Trump. And you said that enough with the war, and I think it's very important being to say these words to Putin at the very beginning. The comments came amid the radical shift in U.S. foreign policy that saw the U.S. first hold peace talks with Russia counterparts. Trump has called Zelensky a dictator, quote-unquote, but has declined to call Putin the same. And on Thursday, Trump said he'd trust Putin to keep his word if a deal is reached. On Friday, Trump pushed back that he was not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world, and I want to get this thing over with, Trump said. But he then seemed to suggest Zelensky was a major obstacle in negotiations. He said, you see the hatred he's got for Putin. That's very tough for me to make a deal with this kind of hate. This is from ABC News on DNYUZ. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.